हसरत है हमारी बाबा, कर दो वो पूरी आके। मिल जाओ प्यारे बाबा हम बच्चों से आके। मिल जाओ प्यारे बाबा हम बच्चों से आके।
आप सभी बच्चों को अति स्नेह देते हैं। एक जैसा स्नेह सबको देते हैं, लेकिन बच्चे अपने अपनी शक्ति अनुसार स्नेह को धारण करते हैं। इसलिए बाप को भी कहना पड़ता है नंबर वार याद रुपया। लेकिन बाप सभी बच्चों को नंबर वन दिल का प्यार अमृत वेले से निकल देते। इसलिए विशेष अमृत वेला बच्चों के लिए ही विशेष रखा हुआ है, क्योंकि अमृत वेला अर्थात सारे दिन का आधे समय तो जो बच्चे आधे समय पर बाप का स्नेह दिल में धारण कर लेते, तो दिल में परमात्मा स्नेह समाया हुआ होने कारण और कोई स्नेह आकर्षित नहीं। अगर अपने स्थिति अनुसार पूरा दिल भर करके दिल में स्नेह नहीं धारण करते, थोड़ा भी खाली है, अधूरा लिया है, तो दिल में जगह होने के कारण माया भिन्न भिन्न रूप से अनेक स्नेह, चाहे व्यक्ति चाहे वैभव, दोनों रूप में उन स्नेहों में आकर्षित कर देती। कई बच्चे बाप दादा से कहते हैं कि हमारे पास अभी तक भी माया क्यों आती। जब मास्टर सर्वशक्तिवान बन गए तो माया के आने का क्वेश्चन ही नहीं है, लेकिन कारण है कि आदिकाल अमृत वेले में अपने दिल में परमात्म स्नेह संपूर्ण रूप से धारण नहीं करते अगर कोई भी चीज अधूरी पड़ी हुई हो और खाली होगी तो हलचल तो होगी ना, बैठते भी हो, उठते भी हो, लक्ष्य भी है और कहते भी हो एक तो बाप दूसरा न कोई, ये कहते हो दिल से या मुख से, दिल से कहते तो फिर दिल में और आकर्षण का कारण क्या, जरूर कहाँ और व्यक्ति वैभव की तरफ सनी जाता है, तब वो आकर्षित करती है। दिल में संपूर्ण परमात्म प्यार पूरा भरा हुआ नहीं हो।
बड़ी मन भावनी मुरली प्रेम से प्राणों को सींचे, रसीली तान की ये डोर आपकी ओर ही खींचे, आपकी ओर ही खींचे, रूहानी स्नेह का जादू आपकी मीठी बातों में, रूहानी स्नेह का जादू आपकी मीठी बातों में।
Om Shanti. Transform the atmosphere with volcanic yoga tapasya. Make the atmosphere as powerful as fire. According to the time, while you Brahmins bring souls closer, you must also continue to serve to make the atmosphere as powerful as fire. For this, you can have bhattis and deep discussions among yourselves, but you also have to experience the intense form of love and also give others this experience. Remain busy in this service, and all the trivial matters will be removed. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Welcome to Avyakti Parivar. Today's day 27. Transform the atmosphere with volcanic yoga tapasya. Today's topic, make the atmosphere as powerful as fire. Now we will listen to Mohini Didi.
Om Shanti, everyone. Okay, everyone is well. Wow, it's such a good news, right? At present time, to remain always well is the best news, right? Many Baba's children ask, what should we do in the morning, Amrit Vela, to make it powerful? Or some Brahmins have this complaint, they don't feel love for Baba, love from Baba, or even love from Baba's children, family. They don't feel love. So yesterday we had some chit chat with Brother Eric when he was asking about how to increase love, how to maintain love. So now what you have to do tomorrow morning, Baba as ocean of love, Baba as my parents, Baba as my supreme teachers, Baba as my Sadguru, loves the soul and all the sustenance we see in practical how Baba is sustaining the yajna, and through yajna we all are being sustained. And every speciality which I have or others have is because of Baba. Because even if we had some skills or we could do something based on our studies and learning, but the way it is being used now through Baba, Baba is using us in an unlimited way, unlimited opportunities to serve. So look around. Baba's love is not like a human being's love. Baba says, I give love to everyone equally. It's not I discriminate and say, this one should get less or this one should get more. Baba gives unlimited love to everyone, but how much I feel that love in myself. So tomorrow you might have to reflect on that, churn on that. How do I make myself full of love of Baba? Because Baba said, when you are full with love, you will not be attached to anything else. Attached to human being or attached to any material thing. Because Baba says there is possibility, even material things, you might say, I don't have greed, but a lot of insecurity about material things. So accumulation, possession, it's like all the time intellect is about material things, whether it is supporting body or supporting anything else. So I think it's really important that in the morning we fill ourselves with God's love. Especially this is Baba's task Baba has given for Amrit Vela. And Baba said then Maya, especially these days Baba is talking the Maya as attachment or attraction. And when Baba was speaking only, generally I always thought I am conqueror of attachment in the sense, I love everyone and even with Laukhiks, but I didn't have attachment for any particular soul. And even attraction in the sense is Baba's task, Baba's take care of it. And so no particular pull I noticed. But then when Baba kept talking about it, then I thought, well, it is worth to check out and check it to see if there is any. And of course, we know that the first one and the last one is with the body. Show more soul consciousness. So it's very interesting topic of free from attachment and full of God's love. So instead of thinking, oh, I have attachment, I have to do this, I have to take care of attraction, fill yourself with God's love. When you are full, Baba said, you will not be pulled. But if there is space, then you might be pulled for different things. So Baba is talking about that. So our homework for tomorrow is, with the powerful remembrance or volcanic remembrance, making love also as fire. Baba said then, make the atmosphere as powerful as fire. Such a fire, like everything, whatever goes in fire, changes its form. So that means anyone who will come in that atmosphere will change according to the time. Whilst you Brahmins bring souls, closer. Baba says you must also continue to serve, to make the atmosphere as powerful as fire. Nothing can escape fire, right? Once it is in fire, it changes its form. So Baba said, for this, you can have bhattis, long hours of yoga is called bhattis, and deep discussions amongst yourself. Have conversation on understanding of knowledge, but you have to experience intense form of love. You have to experience intense form of love and also give others the same experience. So Baba says, remain busy in this service. And also Baba says then the trivial small matters will not come, because sometimes our energy or the stage fluctuates because of very, very small things. And they are nothing, but we spend time, we talk about it, we waste a lot of energy of words and mind. And it comes and goes. Dadi Gulzar always used to say, situation is very sensible. It comes and goes, but you hold it. You keep talking about it. You keep thinking about it, and you make it very big. It's waste, That's Maya in a way. So that's what I was saying, but it is because of lack of God's love. If your heart is full with God's love, it doesn't mean that we have not to be accurate or we have to do everything according to system, but also be careful that your time and your thoughts and your stage also is very, very important. So, yeah, we had been celebrating Rakhi everywhere. Some places they have celebrated, some are still celebrating because Rakhi is until 30th. So we start early so we can tie numbers up to 150 and then another group, then another group. So we divide it. So it was very interesting when Baba said, generally we say that we live the life of purity, right? Our purity is there, Do we need to tie Rakhi or not? You say, well, we live pure, why we need Rakhi? But Baba says, good to have this celebration just to remind yourself of the power of purity you have. And then Baba had been talking a lot about purity at a higher level. Like today, Baba is saying that the last stage is when you are conqueror of attachment, destroyer of attachment. That means even if there is some kind of pull because of insecurity, so that attachment or attraction has to be noticed. So that last part, so until today, we look at our purity and we say, it's so good, right? But then the final stage of purity, where there is no attachment, no attraction. So it is good that Baba spoke in the Murli about it, what we have to do at Amrit Vela, and then what is our ultimate final stage of purity, where there is no attachment. So each one of us, we should really kind of think about it, and this is something very incognito. I think it's only I will know my chart about attachment. And attachment could have the thoughts that pulls that object or person. Attachment could be with your own ideas. There are some souls, their whole Brahmin life is the complaint. How many times I gave proposals, how many times I gave ideas, but they were never accepted or implemented. And so, if someone goes to Didi Mohini with this complaint, she said, whole life I'm talking of 30, 40 years of Brahmin life, lack of contentment, complaints. What happened? Of course, we blame others for everything what happening to me. But why it is happening to me? Attachment with your ideas. I always have such great ideas, but so they start doing on their own. They start forming small groups and they do whatever they want on their own without approvals and without getting properly into the system. But internally, they always have this lack of contentment, even if they're doing it, that it's not recognized in the yagya. And Didi Mohini said, Didi, I have this sorrow. Didi will say, when you say my ideas, why will everyone accept your ideas? But they came from Baba. But then why you have sorrow? Baba should say, no, that I give ideas but not accepted. And since then, it's 50 years or more, when I heard this, I always look at, do I think it's my ideas? Then why will they be implemented in the whole yagya? Even dadis, when they used to meet, Dadi Prakashmani, the main dadis, they will, whatever thought they had for yagya sustenance, they all will share and they all will agree. because they all had touching from Baba. So when you have touching from Baba, or it is from Baba, there will be kind of acceptance, there will be kind of feeling that we all are together. So first you have your own ideas, then you have your own groups, then you do programs on your own. And there are many those who seem very separate from Yagya. Even they call themselves Yagya. Because it's all Manmat, right? It's not what Baba says. So it's very interesting if we look around that those who really obey Baba and they're getting ideas from Baba or they're following Baba's system properly, they don't have to say anything. They are very happy, they are satisfied, and they feel that Baba is making everything happen. Even their ideas are very good, could be really very excellent, but it's their ideas, my idea. So it doesn't get sustained for a long time. So then again, frustration remains, feeling of not being accepted, not being loved. And so again, this is what is Baba is calling as, in the end, attachment could be with your ideas, with your own name and fame. If it's Baba, recognition comes from the whole family. And never, it's not good to have attachment with one's own thoughts and ideas. So Baba is explaining so many types of attractions and attachments. So today's Murli explains us everything, how Maya comes. And in the end, one of the stage which fluctuates or if failure happens is not feeling satisfied. Whether you're doing a lot or not doing, or so remind yourself, I don't have any complaints. Totally contentment. Because if you are becoming full and complete and not contented, so it's very important, Murli, and Baba wants us to celebrate the year of conqueror of attachment. So we might get points for this and we will work on that, right? So tomorrow morning, quite churning, reflecting, looking at your own self, remind yourself that God loves me. God has lot of love for each one of you. I always feel God's love. So why are we looking at human beings? Whether they love me or not, they will love me. Two things, Baba's love and your own stage of perfection. Baba used to tell us, as much you become perfect, Baba's children, the family will have love for you. It's the love for this stage, right? So that's what we are doing for this one. Om Shanti.
की आशाओं की बनी तस्वीर रूहानी है, करते रहे पूरी हर आज्ञा हमने ठानी है। बाबा की आशाओं की बनी तस्वीर रूहानी है, करते रहे पूरी हर आज्ञा हमने ठानी है। बड़ों के आशीषों की ये तो मेहरबानी है, मीठे सुरों की बनी सरगम सबको सुनानी है।
तो फिर से वापस आती, फिर सोचो कि व्हाट एम आई।
And so then it comes back to this. You have to think, who am I?
और मेरा क्रिएटर कौन है?
And who is my creator?
तो फिर कहेंगे क्रिएटर जो मनुष्य सृष्टि का बीज है वो है सुप्रीम फादर।
And the creator is the seed of the human world, and that is the Supreme Father.
उसी सत्यता को जानने से ही जो उनकी वर्च्यूज है वो ऑटोमेटिकली आएंगी।
By knowing the truth of that one will be able to develop the virtues of that one.
और अगर उसी को नहीं जानते तो कहा कि जैसे 14 कैरेट का सोना हो उतना ही मनुष्य की वैल्यू हो जाती।
If one doesn't know the Supreme Being, the Supreme Father, then the value of such a human being is like the value of 14 carats gold.
इसलिए ये ज्ञान और ये राजयोग ही इसका सच्चा आईना होता जिससे मनुष्य अपने को रियलाइज कर सकता कि वास्तव में मैं क्या हूँ।
And so through spiritual knowledge and through meditation, through Raj Yoga meditation, one is able to understand the self and know the value of one's own self.
जैसे मिसाल सुना होगा, हंस के पास में ये परखने की शक्ति होती उनके सामने, और रतन रखो झूठ रखो वो बिल्कुल सेपरेट कर लेता कि मुझे क्या लेना है।
You might have heard that it's said that a swan has the ability to discriminate pearls from pebbles.
तो वो कभी कंकड़ नहीं खाएगा परंतु रतन चुगेगा।
A swan will never pick pebbles, but it will only pick jewels.
ऐसे ही जब ये नॉलेज आती तो फिर मनुष्य को राइट और रॉन्ग की पूरी जजमेंट आ जाती।
When one has spiritual understanding, then one develops the power to judge, power to see the difference between right from wrong.
और फिर वो खुद अपने आप को जज करता कि मुझे सच बोलना चाहिए, सच खाना चाहिए, सच रहना चाहिए या झूठा।
And then one is able to understand how one should conduct one's own life, that the one should behave in the right way, in a truthful way, eat the right things and speak the right things.
और फिर उनके पास में जब जजमेंट का कांटा आता तो उनसे कभी भी असत्य कर्म नहीं होता।
When a person develops that ability to judge correctly, then there will never be falsehood in the life of such a person.
और ऐसे ही सत्य बोलने वाले के पास में इतनी शक्ति होती जो सब उनको फिर मानने लिए भी तैयार होता।
And such a person has a power of truth that everybody then accepts.
इसलिए कहा, तब फिर कहा सत्यता में शक्ति है सर्व के दिलों को जीतने की।
And this is why it is also said that truth has the power to conquer the hearts of everyone.
क्योंकि सत्यता के पीछे सच्चा लव होता है।
Because when one has truth, then one is able to have true love.
सत्य मनुष्य के में स्वार्थ नहीं होता।
When a person is truthful, then they're not selfish.
सत्य मनुष्य कभी ये नहीं मांगता कि मुझे ही बड़ा मानो या मुझे ही मान दो।
A person who is truthful, who is honest, will never say that I must be acknowledged, I must be respected, I must be praised.
सत्यता के पास में सत्य के पीछे उनका सदैव ये होता कि मैं दूसरों को भी सत्य ही सिखाऊं, सत्यता के व्यवहार करूं।
When a person knows the truth, they feel that they want to be able to teach truth to others. They want to interact with others with truth.
क्योंकि उनको ये भी रियलाइज होता कि यहाँ मैं कर्म तो कर लूँगा झूठा, लेकिन ईश्वर के दरबार में तो मुझे सत्य और असत का दंड तो देना पड़ेगा।
But such a person realizes that I may get away with falsehood here, but there will come a time when in the court of truth I will have to acknowledge my own falsehood.
कहीं कहते वो क्या दरबार होती, मैं कहती हूँ उनके कर्म का यहाँ ही दुख सुख भोगना ही प्रैक्टिकल दरबार होती।
Sometimes people say, what is that court of truth anyway? But I would say that that court of truth is here, where you have to reap the fruit of your own actions. If you perform actions that are wrong, then of course the fruit of that is going to be accordingly.
इसलिए फिर भी कहेंगे कि पहले तो मैं आत्मा सत्य भी हूँ और मैं आत्मा सत्य हूँ, इसको हर एक अच्छी तरह जाने।
And so first of all, each one should recognize that I, the soul, the spiritual being, am the truth. And the truth is I, the soul, spiritual being.
और जितना जितना सत्यता पर रहेंगे उतना उतना सदा खुशी में रहेंगे।
And the more you follow the truth, the more you will experience happiness.
सत्यता के पीछे शांति होती।
Where there is truth, there is peace.
क्योंकि कहा उनको कोई भय नहीं होता, वो बहुत पीसफुल रहता।
Because such a person doesn't have fear of any kind, and so there is peace in their life.
आज के युग में कई कहते मुझे वरीज है।
In this age, people say that they are worried a lot.
वरीज का कारण यह है कि वो असत्य बोलता है, असत्यता पर ही अपना व्यवहार करता है।
If there are worries, it means that there is falsehood in one's life. One is false and is not interacting correctly.
इसलिए सच्ची पीस चाहते हो तो सच्ची सत्यता की शक्ति को पहचानो।
Therefore, if you wish to experience peace in your life, recognize truth.
और तब आप सच्चा डायमंड बन जाएंगे।
Only then will you become a real true diamond.
और सच्चे डायमंड का सब कोई वैल्यू करेगा।
And then everyone values a real diamond.
और ऐसे ही अगर एक एक सच्चा डायमंड बने तो ये वर्ल्ड को भी हम सच्चा गोल्डन एज अथवा डायमंड बना सकते।
If each one of us become a real diamond, then we will be able to make this world into a world of truth, a golden age.
इसलिए अपने ही दिल के आईने में आज हर एक जाके देखे कि मैं कहाँ तक सच्चा हूँ।
And so let each one look in the mirror of their own heart and see to what extent am I truthful.
और कितना मैं सुप्रीम फादर के साथ सच्चा हूँ।
To what extent I am truthful with the Supreme Father.
और कितना मैं दुनिया में सबके साथ सच्चा हूँ।
And to what extent am I truthful with everyone else in the world.
और उसको रियलाइज करो और फिर वापस इस चीज़ को अंडरस्टैंड करो कि व्हाट एम आई।
Realize that and realize who you are, what you are.
सिंध में एक सितंबर को थी जन्मी कान्हा भक्ति दास
Om Shanti Avyakti Parivar. So tomorrow is Monday. And our schedule from Amrit Vela 3:30 a.m. to 4:45 a.m. Evening meditation will start at 6 p.m. followed by Hindi series, meditation, English series, and Avyakti Journey. Let's do Avyakt Mulis. Welcome to Avyakti Journey. Avyakt Mulis from 1969, speaking to the heart of an angel.
Om Shanti. This is the Avyakt Murli of the 24th of June, 1971. Benefits of being introverted. Just as you make a program of physical activities, in the same way, every task is successful on time for those who have the practice of making a program for the intellect of the activity with which it has to engage itself and the tasks it has to carry out. In the same way, you also have subtle activities. Your intellect can go from one place to another in 1 second and come back again. Activities can be of great expansion. Only when you set a program will you be able to save time and attain greater success. Continue to make this program now and again, but let it be for all time. Just as you have developed the practice whilst carrying out physical activities, in the same way you will develop this practice if you continue to do it. For this, you do not need to make special time. Even though you may be involved in physical activities which use your intellect a great deal, you can still set a program for your intellect. How long does it take to set a program? Even 1 to 2 minutes is too long. You have to instill this practice. At Amrit Vela, you have to set a program for the activities that the intellect has to be engaged in. Just as programs are made, and then you check whether you have carried out a particular task, and to what extent it has been carried out, and to what extent it hasn't been carried out. In the same way, create this program and then check now and again. To the extent that a person is important, accordingly, he doesn't do anything without a program. He would not do whatever he just feels like. Their every second is booked according to their program. You are also elevated souls. And so your program should also be set. Some have the art of making their programs, and some do not know how to do this. It is the same in physical activities too. The extent to which you know how to set your program, accordingly, you should consider yourself to know how to set your stage. Otherwise, if you do everything without a program, then just as everything is what it should be, in the same way, your stage also fluctuates. It is not set. Acha. This is the second Murli of the 25th of June, 1971. Equality in service and tapasya. Do you consider yourselves to be the children of the seed of the tree? There is the symbolism of the tree on the path of bhakti also. When a tapasvi soul does tapasya, he does it sitting under a tree. What is the significance of this? Why does he do tapasya sitting under a tree? What is the reason for this? Why did this system start? What is its unlimited significance? Where is your place of residence on this world tree? You are sitting under the tree amongst the roots. The pictures that are created with knowledge now become memorials on the path of bhakti. What is visible under the tree when seen from a distance? Tapasvi souls doing tapasya. It is tapasvis sitting under a tree. By sitting under the tree, the entire knowledge of the tree automatically enters the intellect. When you sit under a tree, then even against your conscious wish, your attention is drawn to the flowers, fruit, and leaves, etc. So when you sit in the foundation of the kalpa tree, all the knowledge of the tree automatically stays within the intellect. Just as the entire knowledge of the tree is merged within the seed, in the same way, when you consider yourselves to be the foundation of the kalpa tree, that is, sitting amongst the roots, the knowledge of the entire tree automatically enters your intellect. The memorial of this stage of yours continues on the path of bhakti, whereas here it is practical. You are doing tapasya. Then later, on the path of bhakti, you do tapasya sitting under a physical tree. Acha, we will continue tomorrow. Om Shanti.
Transform the atmosphere with volcanic yoga tapasya. Make the atmosphere as powerful as fire. According to the time, whilst you Brahmins bring souls closer, you must also continue to serve, to make the atmosphere as powerful as fire. For this, you can have bhattis and deep discussions amongst yourselves. But you have to experience the intense form of love and also give others this experience. Remain busy in this service, and all the trivial matters will be removed.
ज्वालामुखी योग तपस्या द्वारा वायुमंडल का परिवर्तन करो। ज्वाला स्वरूप का वायुमंडल समय प्रमाण अब सर्व ब्राह्मण आत्माओं को समीप लाते हुए ज्वाला स्वरूप का वायुमंडल बनाने की सेवा करो। उसके लिए चाहे भट्टियां करो या आपस में संगठित होकर रूह रिहान करो, लेकिन ज्वाला स्वरूप का अनुभव करो और कराओ। इस सेवा में लग जाओ तो छोटी छोटी बातें सहज परिवर्तन हो जाएंगी। ओम शांति।
अविनाशी सुंदरता का प्रभु तेरा दिव्य निवास। अविनाशी सुंदरता का प्रभु तेरा दिव्य निवास। हर बात खत्म हो जाती है यहाँ सुंदरता का प्रभु तेरा दिव्य निवास। प्रभु तेरी असीम किरणों से ही फैला यहाँ उजियारा। मन है मौन फिर भी यहाँ, मन है मौन फिर भी यहाँ, एक अद्भुत सा उल्लास। अविनाशी सुंदरता का प्रभु तेरा दिव्य निवास। जब जब मैं आई हूँ यहाँ, संकल्पों के विमान में, परम श्रेष्ठ अवस्था पाई। मैंने तेरे जहान में हर गुण हर शक्ति का निरंतर, हर गुण हर शक्ति का निरंतर होता यहाँ एहसास। अविनाशी सुंदरता का प्रभु तेरा दिव्य निवास।
Om Shanti. Om Shanti.